I am ecstatic to be alive. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here. I am author Sandra E. Jackson, and I just wanted to come on just to tell you thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you have done for me today. What you have done for 99 cents is you have fast forwarded your life to a place of wholeness and healing. Wholeness and healing. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm just going to be here for a few minutes. I am celebrating all day long. Today is my birthday. And without God, I would be nothing. Without God, I would fail. Without God, I would be like a ship without a sail. I am so humbled. I am so honored just to be in the position that God has placed me in today. Fast forwarding, looking back over my life and to see what God has done for little me, it makes me want to cry tears of joy because um, God is just an amazing God. I am the face, yeah, I am the face of a mother. This is the face of a sister. This is the face of a brother, of an auntie, a cousin, a cousin. This is the face of someone that was married, someone that was divorced, someone that was well and healthy at one point, and then someone who experienced a traumatic uh, experience with cancer. I suffered at the age of, ever since I can remember, I suffered from asthma as a child. And my parents came and they prayed for me. They didn't believe in medicine. They taught us faith in God. And as a little girl, I'm telling you the honest to goodness truth. There were times I thought I was going to die. Could not breathe. Felt like I was in a barrel with the lid on top of it. And anybody that knows, anybody that has had this experience with asthma, you know I'm telling the truth. And uh, there were many times when I thought I wouldn't see the light of day. But God made a way out of no way. He strengthened my lungs. And I have a testimony. I haven't experienced asthma in so many years. I used to have to take an inhaler. You know what an inhaler is? Oh my God, it's the worst. And then you're bringing back memories. I had what do you call those things? A machine. I had a machine that I had to hold to my mouth to get oxygen and air in my lungs so I can breathe. And I can't even think of the name of it. Oh my gosh, maybe somebody out there, you know what it is. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because God didn't allow me to stay in that place. It's been so many years. And I want to just encourage somebody today that you may be going through your Rockledon wind, the storms, the winds. They may blow really hard for you right now, but I want to give you hope that it won't remain that way. It will not remain that way. I want to tell you also about a time where I was going through so much until all of my creativity had gone out of the window. And I thought I was washed up. I thought I was done. I thought I was over. I thought that my writing would not reach this plateau. If you keep on living, There is no telling what your future will bring. I encourage you, do not stop. Do not. You can't afford to stop. If you stop, you will abort your mission. And God has so much for his people to do. Well, enough about that. I am here to let you know how much I appreciate you for being such great people. Oh my God. You are amazing. You are simply amazing. You purchased my ebook today for 99 cents. And if you have not purchased it, please go to Amazon.com and you will see Sandra E. Jackson. Type that in the search because I don't have the link right now. Sandra E. Jackson, there is a link on there that's going to fast forward your life. It's going to heal you. It's going to make you whole. Why do you say that? I received a text message today from a gentleman, and guess what? I'm going to reveal it today that I don't even know who he is because he's in a group and he said, I'm a male and I purchased the ebook to support my sister. I want you to know that this project is for both male and female. It is also for your teenager, your adolescent. This book right here is an easy read, but it is a method of healing and wholeness. The first chapter is called Broken Pieces. There is a chapter in there that you must read. It's called Pain Bodies. Now, as many people down through the years, have you heard of the term pain bodies? And so I ask you tonight, have you heard of the term pain bodies? And most people tell me, no, I don't know what a pain body is. But I want you to know that all of us have pain bodies and they lie dormant because we suppress our trouble and our pain and we act like it's going to go away. Like um, if we put it in the closet, nobody will ever see it. And I wrote an article actually about pain bodies. And if you go to my website, you will be able to subscribe and get that article. That article will also bless your life. My website is sandrarumph.com. That is SANDRARUMPH.com. Pain bodies. I want you to do your own research about pain bodies because um, it is so important for us to know what we're dealing with so we can handle it, so we can heal from it. And if we do not know what we're dealing with, um, we won't know what's going on. And it's a cycle, year after year, generation after generation. Have you ever been in a room with someone and they are yelling to the top of their lungs? Hmm? Have you ever been in a room with someone and you felt as if you were in a room with a bull in a china cabinet? Mhm. I have. I have. And it's not a pretty picture. I want you to know. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I love you all so much. You will never know how much I love you. How about that? You will never know how much Sandra Jackson love her people. I love the saints of God so much. You will never know. Mm, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Today is a good day and um I want to celebrate without crying. How about that? Um, you will never know how much I love you. And you will never know that I pray for you too. Mm. I pray for you. It concerns me when you hurt. And that's why I know it concerns God when you hurt. I get so many calls, so many text messages, so many emails, so many messages about people. who are sick, people who are grieving, people who are lost, people who need direction and they want counsel. And I don't feel like I have the answers to anybody, but somehow God allows me to say the right thing in the moment. I'm telling you to get this book. You may not appreciate the first chapter. You may not appreciate the second chapter. You may not appreciate the third chapter, but baby, somewhere between the lines, God is going to meet you in this book. And I can safely say that because if you read that review that I put on my page, I gave my daughter Victoria the first chapter to read. I said, I want you to read this chapter and then I want you to tell me what you think. She read the chapter and she stood up from my computer and she began to go into her room. And so I was like, wow, she didn't say anything. And all of a sudden, I heard her voice say, Mommy, check your email. I checked my email and I began to read her review. When I read her review, tears just started streaming down my face. It was so long, you all, until I couldn't even put it on the slide. So you got to go to my page and you have to really read that review and what she said in that review. And it shocked me to the core. And I'm like, I went to her room. I said, Victoria, are you sure you wrote this with your true feelings? Or are you just trying to be nice to Mommy because it's my project? And she said, no, Mommy. Every word I put on that review was what I felt and what I meant. There's a chapter in this book called Healing. Healing. I don't know if we really know what healing is about. Sometimes we get the quick fix. We're in an emotional service and the atmosphere is conducive for healing, and right away we're like, oh yes, I'm healed. I want you to tap into this project. It's not for me. I didn't write it for me. I wrote it for you. I went in that closet, that closet right there. That closet right there is the closet that delivered this project. I lied on the floor. I faced eastward. I stood up. I said nothing at times. And at times I prayed. I called people's names out. I went before God as I never went before God before. I made sacrifices. I fasted. I did not eat for a long time so I can minister in the way that God wants me to minister. And he said, I want my people to become whole people. He said, so many fragmented pieces and so many broken pieces. And I'm like, yes, I can relate to that. At times I feel like I've been broken into a million pieces. And I'm sure you listening, you felt that way and you feel alone, like nobody care. I'm in the privacy of my own home and I feel like nobody care about me in the whole entire world. Like I'm not important. I came to tell you tonight that you are the bomb.com. You are very important. You're worthy of praise and honor and accolades and thank yous and respect and honor. You're worthy of someone patting you on your back saying, good job. We as a people, we're not used to that. It's a crab mentality. People do not want to celebrate each other. I celebrate you today. You are an amazing person. You are an amazing individual. And I want you to know I love you. I love you. If nobody else in the world tells you that they love you, I'm telling you tonight, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Woo! This is mushy, mushy, mushy stuff. I don't, oh my gosh, I typically don't come on because when I come on, I want each moment and each space to be accountable. I want it to mean something. I want you to feel my love and my support for you. This project was especially for you. In this project, I challenge you. I challenge you in your daily life to become accountable for your actions, for your verbiage, accountable for your title, for who you are, for where you're going. In this book, I give you quotes. And when I was writing this book, God downloaded in me quotes as well. And they are very beneficial, very beneficial. There are hymns because I love hymns. There's an affirmation in the back of this project just for you. It's going to strengthen you. I want you to say it every day if you can. Say the affirmation and watch God bring things to pass. There is a prayer on each in each chapter. I literally say a little prayer for you that you can say because sometimes I've heard so many people say, I don't know what to say when I get on my knees. Um, I put a little prayer in there for you that will guide you on your day, during your day. Uh, I put a vocabulary word on it in there. Each chapter has a vocabulary word. I also put some scriptures, some of my favorite scriptures. I allowed you in my space and I put some of my favorite scriptures in this book where you can read them and feel them and know that God is speaking directly to you. Um, I tell some stories in this book, some personal stories that you would never imagine about me. Yes, I reveal some secrets in this book that you would never know unless you purchase it. All right. So I went there because I was transparent. I want you to know that I'm a human being just like you. You know, sometimes we leave a misconception with people. We try to make them think that we're perfect beings, and there are no perfect beings on the face of the earth, right? And so I want you to see me as who I am. I remember I went to a church and the congregation, they were nice and all, yeah. But they didn't really know my last name. And so they treated me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And so, because I didn't reveal who I was when I went to the church. And we have to be careful the way we treat people. And so when they found out my last name was Rumpf, mm, 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 they began to give me the red carpet treatment. And it did something to me because I don't want you to treat me a certain way because you know my last name. You know, Bishop Samuel Isaac Rump Sr. was my dad, and that you know the elect lady Rump was my mom, and that evangelist Jacqueline Marie Rump was my sister. I don't want you to treat me a special type of way because of that. I want you to treat me a special kind of way because I am God's baby girl. And that is why I treat people the way I do because I know that you belong to God. And I often wonder why so many people are attracted to me and they They get attached to me and they want to put me in their back pockets and never let me go. It's because I love you with an authentic love. It's not a fake or phony love. It's not a love to get a reward or to get something from you. It's because I love you genuinely. Mm. So I am here tonight just to tell you thank you for loving me enough to purchase this 99-cent ebook for my birthday. You don't have to purchase a gift for me. You don't have to send me a cash app. You don't have to mail me a check. All I want you to do right now, and we have a like 30 minutes or so before it closes out. Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock. Central Standard Time, 5 o'clock. Then it's over. Today, right now, is your moment to go and purchase. And you can purchase more than one. You can purchase 25. You can purchase 100. Bless somebody else with this because it's going to knock your socks off. I'm telling you. I can't even tell you all of the gems that are inside. Thank you for all the happy birthdays. Thank you for loving me. Thank you to my friends, my close friend. As a matter of fact, one of my close friends right now is suffering, and I need you all to pray for her. Pray for her. Just say, God, heal. Uh-huh. And he'll know who you're talking about, right? I love my people. I love my friends. I love my friends. This particular friend, I'll share a little bit with you. When I lived in Illinois, one Sunday morning, it takes a lot for me to cry. What you've been seeing is tears of joy, but it takes a lot for me to cry. And one Sunday morning, baby, I tell you, I was in a place. Have you ever been in a place? Have you ever been so devastated you didn't know what to do? Well, this particular Sunday, I was crying my eyes out, and the phone rang. The phone rang, and it was my friend. And she said, I said, hello. And she said, what is wrong with you? And all of a sudden, I began to cry, cry, cry. And she said, I'm coming to you right now. My friend came to my home, and she began to pray until I got a breakthrough. And that is why I am requesting prayer for her, trusting God that He will do exactly what we need Him to do. Just type in the comment section, God heals Sandra's friend. Can you do that? God heals Sandra's friend. Mm. I feel Him working right now. God heal Sandra's friend. Say it again. God, will you please heal Sandra's friend? And I thank you for doing it. I got to go because my children planned the evening for me, actually, Diamond. I need you to pray for Diamond too. She hasn't been feeling well. But my baby planned a dinner for me. And so I have to leave and get off really quickly and prepare for dinner tonight. And then she's taken me to the symphony. Now, the symphony is somewhere where I always enjoyed going because it was my solitude, it was my peace, it was a place to go and just listen to the most beautiful music on the face of the earth. I love music. And so she heard me many years ago, and she purchased some tickets for me to go to the symphony. So tomorrow we'll go to the symphony and sit down and enjoy life, and I encourage you all to enjoy life because that's what I intend on doing. I want you to purchase the paperback. The paperback is going to do you where you can go in and take notes. I made a place where you can take notes, but you need that paperback in your hands. Hold it dear to your heart. It's only $20. Don't tell me you can't afford $20 for healing and deliverance and being set free. You can afford $20. And if you can't, um, pray and ask God. I'm going to get off of here, but I want to tell you also about another project that I'm spearing. It is entitled life after dot, dot, dot. And there are going to be co authors in this project revealing authentic truths of their lives and the struggles that they have gone through in their lives. And if you could only go to Sandra's Authors Forum, you will be able to see the book cover, Life After dot, dot, dot. There will be people talking about molestation, anger, loss, grief, depression, disease, um, grief, rape. People are going to go there. There is an individual that was raped at the age of 5 years old. I want you to pray for these co authors because their stories are being told for God's glory, to heal you, to make you whole. I'm on a mission to make you whole. All right. There are going to be stories about miscarriage, marriage, divorce, wholeness, forgiveness, trauma, you name it. The stories are going to be in there. And if you have a story worth telling, worth um, helping someone, catapulting them to the next level, I recommend you reach out to me because I have a link. I will send you the link and you can become a co author. You don't have to be an author. This will be your way to become an author, and you will be on the copyright, um, yeah, as a co author. I love you so much. Yes, I'm going to the symphony. Sister Ryan, I love you. I want everybody to tell Sister Ryan to keep living. God placed Sister Ryan in my life at a time that was so devastating. I mean, I was on my last leg, didn't think I was going to make it kind of thing. And God put her in my life, and she adopted my girls, and everything they needed, she purchased it for them. Mm. And that's why she needs a great big hug today. I love you, Sister Ryan, and there is not a thing you can do about it. All right. Mm. Should I sing a little song? Should I sing or should I? What should I do? If you want me to do something, you got to hurry up and send a comment, and I'll see what I can do. You better hurry up. I don't see anything, so I'm getting ready to go to dinner. All right, I'm not going to sing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege. I want to thank a couple people. Um, Verlisa, Verlisa Waring. She took on this project and she took it on because she said God told her to do it. And so I want to tell her thank you. John. I didn't know you were on here, baby. I love you so much, and I'm praying for the Daniel family. John said, sing, girl, sing. All right. Sister Ryan said, yes, sing, girl. All right, let's see. You got to tell me a song you want me to sing because I love to sing I Got an Angel, right? Because I want everybody to know that you have an angel watching over you. All right. So I'm just going to sing a little bit because my voice, after going through cancer, you all, my voice is not the way it used to be. So you pray for that as well. But I'm going to attempt to sing a little song. All right. I love you so much, John. I've got an angel watching over me. I've got an angel watching over me. And my angel, my angel is there to protect me. I've got an angel and is watching. Ooh, ooh, yeah, watching over me. God gave me an angel to watch over me. God gave me an angel to watch over me. And my angel is there to protect me. I'm glad I got an angel and he's watching over you and over me. I love you. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Go buy my book. Buy the paperback and do what? Thank you. Beautiful sister. I got tears. Oh, John. Oh, my goodness. I am sorry for making you become teared up. Listen to me. I'm going to play the video. I want you to tell me your honest to goodness opinion. Stay on here and watch this video. I did it just for you. You ready? Good night. I love you all. Thank you.